Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Allegheny. Welcome to AML, and today we've got some exciting announcements and lunch. So let's get right into the lunch. Today, February 7th, you're gonna have steak-'em sandwich, mini crescents, PB&J sandwich, with vegetables and fruits being baked beans, au gratin potatoes, fresh fruit, fruit cocktail, and your choice of milk. The student government members are selling Mariana's hoagies and pizzas for the winter fundraiser. Hoagies are $8 and pizzas are $9. Please see Mr. Amick or a student government member to order. The Arrowheads are serving Caporelli's pepperoni rolls, pizza rolls, and sweet rolls with maple or white icing. Please see Miss Martz or an Arrowhead for details. Thank you for supporting the Arrowheads. Ms. Cowan and Ms. Kellemeyer would like to thank all of the students and staff members who donated food or money for the food drive. Those who donated had their names put into a drawing for gift cards. The winner of the $15 Sheetz gift card is Katie Lohr, and the winner of the $10 gift card for Chick-fil-A is Spencer Samples. Congratulations to the winners, and please see Ms. Cowan in room 270 for your gift cards. Attention seniors, for the yearbook during any class period on Monday or Tuesday, you need to go to the publishing lab to sign your name if you want your signature featured on the senior dedication page. There will be yearbook staff in the room to assist you if you have any questions. And now let's send it over to Eric with weather.
Alrighty, hello everyone. We're going to be mostly cloudy today with our high temperature getting up to around 34 degrees and our low temperature tonight dropping down to 25 degrees. As we were coming to school today, we're getting a burst of some rain, sleet, and snow. However, that band has moved out of our area. And right now, Cumberland, Maryland is in a dry slot as Garrett County has already delayed due to a heavy burst of snow. This morning they might need to cancel, as the last time I checked, roads are pretty bad up there. Areas to our north saw some pretty good accumulations. I think Indiana, Pennsylvania saw 4 inches of snow just out of this burst this morning. And areas off to our east are receiving storms in Germantown, and the Germantown, Maryland area is under a tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning right now. So we're kind of just back here, not really in much, as we're under a dry slot right now. However, rain, sleet, and snow showers will be possible as we go across the day. Can't rule out some slushy snow accumulations, primarily confined to the ridges and higher elevations. But again, don't be surprised to see some snow flying and maybe some heavier bursts, and these showers will be possible going into tonight. So, and also gusty winds will be possible, and there is a winter weather advisory for extreme western Allegheny County, Garrett County, western Grants. I think that's it for the winter weather advisories last time I checked. So that's all I got. Be careful for your traveling. You encounter a shower. That's all I got. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Eric. And now let's send it over to David with sports.
In Allegheny sports news, one second, I was getting additional news. I was not expected to go on that early. I thought we had a video job. Anyways, there will be an informational track and field meeting today at 1:15 in the cafeteria. So if you're going to participate in track and field, go see that. I can see Wyatt and Mitch getting pretty hyped about that, so you'll probably see them there. Okay, just Wyatt apparently. Anyways, and then tonight the boys basketball team will be taking on Frankfurt. At Frankfurt tonight, freshmen play at 4:30, JV plays at 6, and varsity will play at 7:30. And then in NBA news, a lot happened yesterday. As I stated yesterday morning, it was the trade deadline, which is a big deal for a lot of NBA teams. So a couple of the bigger trades, we had a trade between the Pistons and the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers got center Andre Drummond, and the Pistons got back John Henson, Brandon Knight, and a 2023 second-round pick. The Knicks, Clippers, and Wizards had a 3-team trade where the Clippers got Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas. The Wizards got Jerome Harrison, and the Knicks got Mo Harkless and a Clippers 2020 first-round pick. And the biggest trade yesterday was between the Warriors and the Timberwolves. The Warriors got small forward Andrew Wiggins and a 2021 first-round pick and a 2021 second-round pick. And the Timberwolves got guard D'Angelo Russell, Jacob Evans, and Amari Spellman. And then after that, the NBA All-Star Draft was last night, where the two team captains, LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, picked their teams who will represent, them for the All-Star game. So Team LeBron is going to consist of himself, Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic, Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and Domantas Sabonis. And Team Giannis is going to, of course, consist of Giannis, Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam, Kemba Walker, Trae Young, Chris Middleton, Bam Adebayo, Rudy Gobert, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Brandon Ingram, and Donovan Mitchell. And speaking of the All-Star game, it's weird this year. They changed the rules a lot. So now this year, after every quarter, the score is going to reset. And the team that has won that quarter, the team with the most points at the end of that quarter, is going to get $100,000 for a charity of their choice. And then after 3 quarters, the cumulative points from both teams from all 3 quarters will add up. And the team that has more points, they're going to take their score, add 24 to it in honor of Kobe Bryant, and then that'll be the target score to win the game. So the 4th quarter, it's not going to be a time limit. It's going to be a point total you have to reach. So hypothetically, to make it a little more clear, let's say one team has 105 points, the other one has 100. The target score would be 129. So the first team to reach 129 points would win the All-Star game. It's really convoluted, really weird, but it's what's happening this year. And then also to honor Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, and the rest of the victims of the helicopter accident that occurred, Team LeBron's going to wear number 2, which is Kobe's daughter's Gigi's basketball number. Team Giannis is going to wear 24 for Kobe, and then both teams are going to have 9 stars on their jerseys to honor the 9 victims of the helicopter crash. And then finally, something I'm really excited for, the XFL starting this weekend. It's kicking off this weekend. Saturday and Sunday. There's going to be a total of 6 games. The first game being at 2 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be it'll be 2 o'clock tomorrow. It's the Seattle Dragons and the DC Defenders. And then at 5, it'll be the Los Angeles Wildcats and the Houston Roughnecks. On Sunday at 2, we're going to have the Tampa Bay Vipers and the New York Guardians. And then at 5, we'll have the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Dallas Renegades. That's all I got. Back to you, John.
Thank you so much, David. And now we do have a video. It's Ellie's Entertainment Corner, Oscar Edition.
Good morning, Allegheny. Welcome back to the Entertainment Corner. New year, I finally learned the name of the show. We're doing Oscar predictions today, and today we'll be doing who I want to win and who I think will win. So the nominations for Best Picture are Ford vs. Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. Who I want to win is Jojo Rabbit, because that's a really good movie. Who I think will win, it's either going to be Parasite or The Irishman. Best Director, Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, Todd Phillips for The Joker, Sam Mendes, 1917, Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Bong Joon-ho, Parasite. Who I want to win is Quentin Tarantino, because I love Quentin Tarantino, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a really good movie. Who I think will win, probably Todd Phillips for The Joker. Best Actor, the nominees are Antonio Banderas for Pain and Glory, Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Adam Driver, Marriage Story, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, and Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes. I want it to be Leonardo DiCaprio, personally. I really want Leonardo DiCaprio to win because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was really good and he did a great job. Who I think will win will be Joaquin Phoenix in Joker. The nominees for Best Actress are Cynthia Erivo in Harriet, Scarlett Johansson in The Marriage Story, Saoirse Ronan in Little Women, Charlize Theron in Bombshell, Renee Zellweger in Judy. Who I want to win is Saoirse Ronan because she's fantastic. But who I think will win will be Cynthia Erivo. That's how you say her name because she's playing Harriet Tubman in a historical picture, and those typically tend to win. So Best Supporting Actor, the nominees are Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes, Al Pacino, The Irishman, Joe Pesci, The Irishman, and Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Who I want to win is Tom Hanks. I really like Tom Hanks, and he played Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and that's super great. Who I think will win will probably be either Anthony Hopkins or Al Pacino. Best Supporting Actress, the nominees are Kathy Bates in Richard Jewell, Laura Dern in The Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit, Florence Pugh in Little Women, and Margot Robbie in Bombshell. Who I want to win is Scarlett Johansson from Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Who I think will win, probably Kathy Bates. Best Adapted Screenplays, the nominees are Taika Waititi for Jojo Rabbit, Steve Zalian for The Irishman, Anthony McCartan for The Two Popes, Greta Gerwig for Little Women, Todd Phillips and Scott Silver for Joker. Who I want to win is Taika Waititi. Who I think will win is Greta Gerwig for Little Women. Best Original Screenplay, Rian Johnson for Knives Out, Noah Baumbach for Marriage Story, Sam Mendes and Krysty Wilson-Cairns for 1917, Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Bong Joon-ho and Han Jin-woo, I don't know how to say this, for Parasite. Who I want to win is Rian Johnson for Knives Out, because that was really good and really cool. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Those are my 2020 Oscar predictions. And if there are any categories that I didn't say, that's because I didn't know anything in that category, or I didn't know much about the category, because I know there were a lot left out, but I just didn't know enough information about them to make predictions. If there's anything you want me to review or talk about, just let me know. I take requests.
Yeah. That was a wonderful video, and before we go, we have a special advertisement. The first issue of this year's Alchemira has arrived. The cost is $3 for students, and the magazine staff will be coming around during period 2 to sell them. We also have copies of last spring's first edition of the Alchemira. If you missed last year's issue that featured the first year in our new building, here's your chance to get both issues sold together for $5. Magazines will be available to purchase next week in Mr. White's room. So yeah, look, this is a great cover. It's amazing, absolutely great, fantastic. Purchase it.